With curtains drawn on the second phase of Lok Sabha elections, all eyes now set on the electoral showdown on the remaining 14 constituencies in north and central Karnataka, slated for the 7th of May. Our focus today is on Hubli Dharwad Lok Sabha seat, where Union Minister Prahlad Joshi is up against Vinod Asuti of the Congress. Also thrown into the mix here is Lingayat Seer, who's up in arms against Prahlad Joshi. And really all of this makes this an interesting contest come May 7th. Of course, the Lingayat Seer has now withdrawn, but it all depends on which party the Lingayat Seers are going to support this Lok Sabha. Hello and welcome. You're watching India Today So South. I'm Nabila Jamal. Hubli Dharwad is indeed one of the most prestigious constituencies in the state. Before we move on to the key battles and the candidates, let's first take you through the composition of the seat, demography and voting patterns here. This particular parliamentary constituency comprises of 8 assembly segments, namely Nawalgund, Kundgol, Dharwad, Hubli Dharwad Central, Hubli Dharwad West, Kalghatti, Shiggaon and Hubli Dharwad East. In 2023 state assembly elections, Dharwad district saw an equal split between the Congress and the BJP, with both parties capturing 4 seats each. This came as a small consolation for the BJP, which was overwhelmingly defeated by the Congress. The constituency's male to female ratio is proportionate here, with each sex representing roughly over 9.1 lakh votes. The urban segment here accounted for over 41% of the electorate. The voter turnout in 2019, 2014 and 2009 was 70.2%, 65.9% and 56.5% respectively, which indicates that the turnout has been seeing a consistent rise over the last 3 elections. Since 2009, the BJP has consecutively polled over 50%, with 2019 being the highest for the party at 56.43%. Meanwhile, the Congress saw its highest vote share in 2014 at 41.4%. But one should note that its vote has consistently been hovering in the 40% range in the last 3 Lok Sabha polls. The key factors at play here: this seat has been a BJP stronghold since 1996. Prior to that, the Congress dominated here since the 1980s. The sitting MP Prahlad Joshi faces several challenges and is being challenged seriously by the Congress amid anti-incumbency sentiment, and the ruling party's guarantees could also play a crucial role in determining the winner. Joshi's dominance here is also being challenged by respected Lingayat Seer Dingaleshwar Swami of Bhavaikyata Peetha of Shirahatti. Keep in mind that the Seer has withdrawn his nomination now to contest from that seat, citing pressure from other prominent Seers. But a big talking point indeed this elections will be Neha Hiremat's murder by a Muslim youth, which has really turned into a flashpoint in that district. The BJP has made the issue into a poll plank and amplified its allegations of Congress's appeasement politics, coming that the Siddaramaiah-led government is prioritizing Muslims. It remains to be seen if Hubli, which has had its fair share of communal tensions there in the past, will resonate with this sentiment while casting their vote. Now on the candidates here. Prahlad Joshi of the BJP, he is a Brahmin, incumbent MP, Union Minister representing the Dharwad Lok Sabha constituency since 2004. The 4-time MP is now looking for a 5th consecutive win from that seat, a feat that has not been achieved by really anyone in the past. Prahlad Joshi is seen as a formidable candidate, as he's won by over 1 lakh votes in 2009 and 2014 and even managed to double that number to over 2 lakh votes in 2019 that he won by. Joshi began his political career here by leading movements such as hoisting the national flag at the Eidgah Maidan and Save Kashmir movement that he pulled off in Hubli from 1992 to 1994. Recognizing his efforts, the BJP made him the district president. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the Lingayat Seer's opposition to the candidacy of Prahlad Joshi has really dominated headlines recently, when the former threw in his hat in the ring to contest against Prahlad Joshi this elections. But having withdrawn from that contest now due to peer pressure, it'll be interesting to see what kind of impact his announcement earlier will really have on the BJP's prospects in that Lingayat-dominated constituency. The Seer's opposition stems from allegations that Joshi was one of the leaders who played a key role in denying a ticket to Lingayat's strongman and former Chief Minister Jagdish Shettar in the assembly elections that went by from his traditional bastion, Hubli. The political buzz is that Joshi, being a Brahmin, colluded with BJP's National General Secretary B.L. Santosh, who is also a Brahmin, to deny a Lingayat leader a seat. Remember that a disgruntled Shettar had then quit the BJP and joined the Congress before his Ghar Wapsi happened back to the BJP in January this year. Now, his return to the party is expected to boost Prahlad Joshi's chances of consolidating all the Lingayat votes, but it may not be so straightforward as the Congress is also wooing that vote bank which voted for them in large numbers, literally demonstrating that significant shift of the BJP's traditional vote base in the recent 2023 assembly elections. Several senior leaders of the BJP in Dharwad are also said to be resentful over what happened with Shettar, claiming that he was ill-treated indeed by the party's senior leadership despite him having a clean image. Facing him off is Vinod Asuti of the Congress. It appears that the Congress decided to put up a strong fight from that seat for the first time in 25 years by fielding their youth leader, Vinod Asuti, who will be contesting his first ever Lok Sabha elections here. Backed by Rahul Gandhi, Vinod Asuti is a young leader from the OBC community who's renowned for his work in uniting the Ahinda communities, as acronym for minorities, backward classes and Dalits. That's what Ahinda means. Questions remain over whether the Congress has made a mistake by not choosing a Lingayat candidate to end Joshi's winning streak and denting their vote bank. Congress has a strong base in Kalagatti and Navalgund assembly segments there, while Vinay is said to have fixed his focus on Basuraj Bommai's home turf, Shiggaon, which falls under Dharwad constituency but lies in Haveri district. Vinod is also banking heavily on the Congress guarantees, besides wooing Lingayat leaders from both parties in a bid to unite them to defeat Prahlad Joshi. Now, will his efforts be strong enough to shun the BJP and stop Prahlad Joshi from winning a whopping 5th consecutive term? A feat that really no other candidate has achieved so far in Hubli-Dharwad constituency's electoral history, all the way from 1952 to 2019. The answer, as it is obvious, will only come on June 4th.